Everybody, thank you, Daryl. Daryl Oliveira, you guys, Civil Defense Director. Thank you, Daryl. I want to, Daryl mentioned, but, oh, hey, what's up, brother? Put him around. Oh, give me a hug. All right. Thanks, sir. Next door, we register him for vote, I'm going to need him in a couple elections. Nah. But so stoked, not just for the kids, but for the parents, teachers, grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncle. It's really helped our whole community really understand. When our kids feel better, when our kids feel safer, our families feel safer, the community feels safer. I want to thank our CERT team over there. Raise you guys' hands, and our Red Cross and everybody. Each time I pop my head in, they're always there working throughout the night, late at night, knocking on doors. We want to thank our faith community, our churches, keeping our community strong. Wherever you go, you guys are there, so thank you very much. Of course, our federal agencies, our National Guard, our state agencies, our local county agencies back there, thanks you guys. Our community was really great, the Christmas parade. Pahoa felt really good, you walk through and like, wow, it's the same Pahoa I grew up with, the families, same homes. You pass by, but it was nice to see everybody smiling and appreciating and celebrating. Yesterday, I want to thank Civil Defense. I met with Warren and Finance earlier today, our Director of Finance, Nancy Crawford, Warren Lee, our Director. I was just talking to Brandon, making sure we're going to go before the County Council next week, making sure that we have enough resources regardless of what we have to do. To make sure access and make sure services, transportation is provided. Had a couple really good conversations yesterday. I had to go to Kona, but after Kona, I jumped on a plane to meet with Senate President Donna Kim, and we spent some time looking at the budget, talking about transient accommodation tax and TAT and support for the counties, and she wanted to reiterate her support for the counties. Looking to provide us more resources in the areas of transportation and housing, so it's really cool to hear that. Then had the opportunity to spend time with Governor Ige and his Chief of Staff, Mike McCartney, yesterday afternoon. And I said, hey, Governor, so what, you can come Pahoa or what? Say aloha. And he said, oh, absolutely. He said, absolutely. So in the next week or two, the governor will probably be here. He's a really nice guy. Really appreciative, supportive, understands the challenges this community faces, and the only feeling I got from our governor was anything we can do to help the community will be there. And so really thankful to have that level of support with your partners in the state. Christmas time is the time you gotta go talk to them and ask for favors. Nobody said no during the holiday season, But just kidding, but just really good people being there. I want to thank the Department of Education, to administrators, staff, teachers, volunteers, parents. Thanks, you guys. And of course, now I think we had about 261 students so far from Kenoi Poko through the last few days. But now I heard all the schools and all the kids come. So the DOE, and of course our answer is of course, So we're partnering, and we'll continue to work together to make sure that all of our kids get not only access, but education, information. And as Darrow said, that they just walk away smiling and understanding instead of not knowing and not seeing and being afraid. And so next week, I just was talking to Brandon. That's why we stand in the dock when I show up. Hey, brother, so what, bro? For real, what? What time? For real, once I tell them, it's the same day, You cannot, if we open them, Brandon, if I tell this cafeteria, Wednesday, everybody gonna get Fogosio, then Wednesday, everything gotta be ready. Because then I gotta come back next week, Thursday. Right? And so that's why I come, you guys, just to remind you, we're all in this together. We talk about this a lot. But what I really want to thank Darryl, and I thanked him outside earlier tonight in front of Brandon. I said, Darryl, thank you so much for taking such good care of our families and community in Puna, because it allows me as mayor to make sure we're taking care of the whole island too. Because just as we meet every Thursday here in Puna, get concerns in Kona, and Waikoloa, and Waimea, and Kohala, and Hamakua, you know, a whole island. And, but having such great support underground every day allows all of us to better do our jobs. The teamwork is just really fantastic, so thank you. Thanks to our state representatives who's here. I see Representatives Buenaventura. Usually the senator is here as well. Senator Rumen, I see our councilman back there. Aloha, Councilman Paleka. Thanks for being here. Fire department, but everybody, mahalo you guys. We meeting next week? Okay, how about a round of applause for Mary, everybody? Thank you, Mary. Mahalo. Thanks, Steve, and your entire team at USGS HVO. So remember now, yesterday was 340 yards of advancement in a 24-hour period. Extrapolated over time, that's in 4 days, would be 1 mile, right? 340, maybe 5.5 days, 6 days. So it would be 12 days. But no worry, because today was only 70 yards, which would take us to 35 days, right? So, but we're going to take that, right? But again, you know, we laugh and we talk story, but we all know that we're just not sure. We continue to keep our fingers crossed. We continue to talk about maintaining services. Today, got to meet with John and Bryson about their project here. Oh, there's John. What's up, John? Got to meet John and Bryson and just going through scenarios, you know, what if this, what if that? You know, as Darryl meets almost regularly with all of the merchants, as the directions change, as potential impacts change, we make sure we communicate regularly. And we had conversations about what if turn, John. We go open Bryson's, we go fast track them. That way Lower Puna get services, right? Supermarkets and access. And so we're talking about that. So it's private. It's not just government talking to government. You know, we're talking to potential projects and making sure that services are maintained, regardless of what happens. And so that's pretty much what we have. Thanks, John. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being out. God bless you. God bless your families. Let's have a happy holiday season together. Aloha. But I just want to, I see her coming up already. But you know how every week I'm curious, I like listen, I like hear what you guys get for say. So Denise came the last couple of weeks. She told me, hey, how come the pool not open nighttime? I was like, what a great idea, Denise. You know, even when I was trying to swim with that last little adventure I had, it's hard to find a pool open at night. So once it gets dark, if you're working all day, you out, no more time to swim. And Denise said, hey, what about opening it at night? I told her, great idea, Denise. So I called Clayton Hanma, our director, Parks and Rec. I know we have our fire station that we opened, right? So we got 2 fire resources. So he talked to his lifeguards. Problem, no more lights, but we have extra lights. So they're testing, we have lights in the pool. So they're testing the lights out of the pool. We're going to sample, try test for safety, and then open them up. So that here in Pahoa, we get recreation and activities at night at the pool. It's one small way to expand activities, continue to let everybody enjoy their Pahoa. Seniors, families can come, recreate, exercise. And was just a simple suggestion from an interested member in the community, and was simple to help follow through on. So we're hoping that I can be here next week and we'll have a plan. So we're talking about opening a couple nights a week, maybe 5 to 8 or 6 to 9, run it a few hours, see how it works. People come, people enjoy, people want, and then we can make it all week nightly here in Pahoa. So just wanted to say that. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for your continued suggestion, and aloha.